They say the earth has no secrets, but some truths are stained crimson, waiting for eyes brave enough to see beyond the dirt. What if I told you that the very same root vegetable that dyes your cutting board with an almost alarming crimson holds a secret so potent, so fundamentally transformative to your biology, that its widespread, conscious adoption could fundamentally shift the power dynamics of performance, health, and longevity? This isn't just about healthy eating. This is about a hidden biological exploit, an ancient, almost supernatural key to unlocking dormant capabilities within you, capabilities that they would prefer you discover slowly, expensively, and under their careful guidance. The deep red pigment isn't just color. It's a code, a signature of a silent revolution happening in your blood right now, if you only knew how to read it. And the most unsettling part? It's been staring us in the face, dismissed as just dirt candy, while the elite have quietly been harnessing its clandestine power for centuries. They preach complex serums, patented molecules, and the never-ending chase for the next biohack, all while the real, raw power lies buried, almost forgotten, a few inches beneath the soil. This isn't a food. It's a key, a natural, primal amplifier that they have intentionally obscured, hidden in plain sight amidst the grocery aisle's mundane offerings. It's time to pull back the curtain on this blood-red conspiracy and understand what you've truly been missing. The veiled pathway, nitrates, and the forbidden flow. For too long, we've been fed a narrative of scarcity, of limits, of a body that inevitably declines. But what if that narrative is a carefully constructed lie designed to keep you dependent on their expensive solutions? The truth begins with the humble Beets nitrates. These aren't just random compounds. They are the precursors to nitric oxide, a molecule that acts as your body's master regulator of blood flow. Imagine a vast, intricate network of highways within you, your circulatory system. But for years, segments of these highways have been choked, narrowed, and inefficient. Your body is perpetually stuck in rush hour traffic, and you feel it in every tired muscle, every foggy thought, every suppressed spark of energy. They want you to believe this is simply aging or stress. They want you to resign yourself to diminished capacity. But the nitrates in beets are like a chemical bypass, an emergency lane opener for your entire vascular system. Once ingested, these nitrates convert, through a fascinating, almost alchemical process involving your saliva and gut bacteria, into nitric oxide. This isn't just a minor improvement, it's a systemic overhaul. Your arteries dilate, blood vessels relax, and suddenly, the floodgates open. Nutrients rush to where they're needed, waste products are swept away with unprecedented efficiency, and most critically, oxygen delivery skyrockets. Think about that for a moment. The very fuel your cells crave, the very breath of life itself, delivered with an almost supernatural precision and volume. This translates directly to your cells operating at a higher, more optimal level, not just surviving, but thriving. You feel sharper, clearer, more robust. The suppressed hum of your own vitality begins to resonate louder. They push engineered pre-workouts filled with questionable stimulants and synthetic additives, while the earth provides a perfectly natural, perfectly potent alternative. It's almost too simple, isn't it? Too accessible. And that is precisely why its true power has been downplayed, relegated to the realm of healthy side dish rather than biological supercharger. You're told your body is a fragile machine, easily broken, requiring constant external fixes. But the beet whispers a different story. Your body is an adaptable, powerful entity, capable of incredible self-optimization if given the right, pure tools. It's a subtle rebellion, a quiet uprising against the limitations they've imposed. For instance, ancient Romans used beets not just for food, but also as an aphrodisiac and a treatment for fever, hinting at a deeper, almost mystical understanding of its systemic impact beyond mere nutrition. They knew, intuitively, what we're only now beginning to quantify. This root holds a key to vitality. the Crimson Alchemists, betalains, and the Deep Cleanse Conspiracy. Beyond the hidden power of nitrates, there's another layer to this conspiracy, a deeper secret held within the beet's very essence, the betalains. These are the remarkable deep red and yellow pigments that give beets their unmistakable hue. But they are far more than just color. They are powerful biological agents, silent guardians working within your cellular fortress. In a world saturated with toxins, environmental pollutants, processed foods, stress-induced internal byproducts, our bodies are under constant siege. We're bombarded with marketing for detox teas and cleansing kits that offer fleeting, superficial relief, often for exorbitant prices. They want you to believe detoxification is a complex, proprietary process requiring their specific, expensive solutions. But the truth, the conspiratorial truth, is that nature provides its own master alchemists. Betalains are potent antioxidants, scavenging free radicals that wreak havoc on your cells, accelerating aging and fueling inflammation. This isn't just about glowing skin. This is about protecting your internal organs, especially your liver, the body's primary detoxification engine. Your liver is tirelessly filtering, processing, and neutralizing countless harmful substances every single day. Without adequate support, it can become overwhelmed, sluggish, and compromised, leading to a cascade of systemic issues. But betalains act as a profound support system, not just helping to neutralize toxins, but also activating key detoxification enzymes in the liver, empowering it to work more efficiently and effectively. It's like upgrading your body's internal waste management system from a rusty old truck to a state-of-the-art recycling plant. This deep, cellular cleansing translates to reduced inflammation, the silent killer behind so many chronic diseases. They distract you with anti-inflammatory drugs that often come with a laundry list of side effects, while a simple, humble root offers a natural, holistic approach without the hidden costs. This isn't just about feeling better, it's about reclaiming your biological sovereignty. You are being offered a cheap, potent, and readily available shield against the relentless assault of modern life, yet this knowledge remains largely peripheral, overshadowed by the manufactured complexities of the health industry. It's almost as if they fear what you could achieve if your body were truly clean, truly resilient, truly optimized from within. Consider how in some cultures, beets were believed to grow from the tears of the goddess Aphrodite, signifying their ancient association with vitality, desire, and the very essence of life, an acknowledgement of their potent, internal rejuvenating power. Urine's enigma, unlocking your primal power. The confluence of enhanced blood flow from nitrates and profound cellular protection from betalains culminates in a singular, breathtaking advantage, unparalleled endurance and cardiovascular strength. For decades, the narrative has been that elite performance is reserved for a select few, gifted with specific genetics or privy to advanced, expensive training regimens and supplements. They've sold you the dream of peak performance through complicated powders and engineered energy drinks. But the secret, the deep, unsettling truth, is that a vast reservoir of primal power lies dormant within most of us, simply waiting for the right key to unlock it. Beets provide the key. With oxygen delivery optimized and inflammation mitigated, your muscles can work harder, longer, and recover faster. The lactate threshold, that burning wall that halts so many athletes, can be pushed back, giving you more time, more power, more resilience. Your heart, the relentless engine of your existence, benefits immensely. Improved blood flow reduces strain, enhances efficiency, and builds a stronger, more robust cardiovascular system. This isn't just for marathon runners. This is for anyone who wants to climb a flight of stairs without gasping, for anyone who wants to play with their kids without fatigue, for anyone who wants to face the demands of daily life with an unwavering wellspring of energy. It's about more than just physical endurance. It's about mental fortitude, sustained focus, and an overall feeling of profound, grounded strength. They want you to believe that true energy comes from a jolt, a spike, a fleeting artificial boost that inevitably leads to a crash. But the beet offers a sustained, foundational energy, an almost ancient vigor that taps into your body's innate capabilities. It's a silent revolution from the inside out, empowering you not with a fleeting high, but with an enduring, organic power that truly belongs to you. This knowledge, this simple, accessible path to peak performance, is a direct threat to industries built on selling you quick fixes and expensive, often ineffective, synthetic substitutes. It challenges the very idea that you need them to be strong, to be powerful, to be enduring. Interestingly, beets were initially cultivated primarily for their leaves, with the root only becoming widely popular much later, almost as if its deeper, more profound power was rediscovered or perhaps intentionally brought back to the fore after a period of forgotten knowledge. The system's secret: why they keep you blind. So why isn't this information shouted from the rooftops? Why are beets not hailed as a superfood king, a daily essential for everyone seeking optimal health and performance? The answer, my friend, is where the conspiracy truly deepens. Imagine a world where everyone had easy, affordable access to a food that significantly boosts blood flow, supercharges oxygen delivery, detoxifies the liver, lowers inflammation, and dramatically enhances endurance and cardiovascular strength. What happens to the multi-billion-dollar supplement industry? What happens to the pharmaceutical companies selling drugs for high blood pressure, inflammation, and energy deficiency? What happens to the diet industry peddling complex, often unsustainable detoxification programs? Their carefully constructed empires, built on your perceived weaknesses and engineered dependencies, would begin to crumble. The power dynamics would shift. You would become less reliant on their manufactured solutions and more attuned to the simple, potent wisdom of nature. They'd profit from your ignorance, from your belief that health is complex, expensive, and outside your immediate control. They've subtly conditioned us to overlook the obvious, to dismiss the simple, to distrust the natural, and to crave the complicated, the patented, the branded. The beet, in its raw, unadulterated power, represents a radical act of self-empowerment. It's a challenge to the system that thrives on your continued need for external intervention. This isn't just about food, it's about freedom. Freedom from chronic fatigue, freedom from the limitations imposed by poor circulation, freedom from the constant inflammatory assault, freedom to tap into your true, unhindered physical and mental potential. They don't want you questioning their narrative. They don't want you seeking answers in the earth. They don't want you realizing how much power you already possess. They want you to keep buying into the myth that true vitality is a luxury, an exclusive club, rather than an inherent birthright accessible through a humble root. The deep crimson stains are not just pigments. They are the marks of a profound truth, a biological secret whispered by the soil itself, challenging everything you thought you knew about health, performance, and the very sources of your strength. What other truths are bleeding through the cracks of their carefully constructed narrative?